Alright, I thought my back was getting better. And I stood up this morning to reach up for something, and I felt this pain just shoot across the entire back. It was limited to my left side, and now it's all the way across. And I don't know why. It's gotten worse. I've been trying to, I don't know, I'm just old, I guess. Weird dreams last night and this morning. I barely remember the first one, because it took place, I think, when we got up around 6. Dogs got me up and I let them out. And I was being taken to school by my father, who was Asian. I was Japanese. This was like an anime dream of some kind. And I'd forgotten my books. We got to school and I realized I'd forgotten my books. That is all I remember about that dream. The second dream, I believe, is from when the dogs, Hope went kind of nuts at 7 o'clock barking and ran outside. And I had to go downstairs and open the door for her because I had closed it again at 6 or 5. I don't remember what the first time was we got up. So that one that I recall, somebody's backyard, and there was a man with his daughter, and the man was probably my age or in his 40s, and the daughter's in her 20s, and they had this big dog, like a boxer. And Denise Richards, that's who the woman was. I couldn't remember her name, but it was, I'm pretty certain it was Denise Richards. And the backyard was full of water, like it had flooded. And I think my car had gotten stuck in the mud, or my truck or something. So what they did was, she would stand behind her dad, who would lay down in the water, and the dog would get on his back, and she would kind of push him forward, and then the dog would slide off once they got to the back porch, this little tiny back porch, and jump onto it. The dog didn't want to get in the water. And it was actually quite incredible. And the water was lowering very quickly, and there was only like a deep puddle towards the back of the yard by the time they had set up to do it again. And then another Denise Richards shows up. Oh, okay. There's a car, but it's not coming this way. It's not coming this way, baby. And they were loving on the dog. That's it for that one. That's when I woke up. And the last one was in an amusement park. And this was when I got up at 8. Dogs let me sleep in this morning. Come on, you two. And I actually managed to get back to sleep. So the last one was in an amusement park, like Cedar Point. And I was standing next to a building. It almost seems like it was the old earthquake ride building or something to that effect. Trying to get my phone to work, it wouldn't go to the index, it wouldn't go to the main page. And it kept jumping to someplace else. And there was a guy who came by with a couple of long rods, like 4 long rods. Whoa, that is a big pile of poop. Some dogs have been through here. I'm not going to put that on video because it's gross. Anyway, and they had balls on the end, and he left them behind. He was in a wheelchair, and I think he was in a wheelchair, or maybe it was the other guy that was in the wheelchair. And he left, so I'm fiddling with my phone, and some other guy shows up, and he's like, "These are cool," and he starts messing around with these rods and balls. I don't know what was supposed to be happening. It was like ball in a cup or something. But then I was inside in this long building with some other people. There was a table there I was sitting at, still trying to get my phone to work. And a woman was across the table from me and said, whatever weather we're having in real life, we can use in the game. As in like a tabletop. And it started raining outside, like really badly. And then someone else, this young blonde man, says to me, who's suddenly there, he's like, "If we have some bone meal, we can use that to change the weather," or something like that. And very surreal. And I remember my stuff was up top somewhere, my belongings, whatever they were. That was it. A lot of strange dreams this morning, just everywhere, just all over the place. And my back's gone again. So the phone says 58 degrees Fahrenheit this morning, which is minus 32 is 26. 99 is almost 3, which is almost 15 degrees centigrade, but it feels warmer here in the sun. Celsius, centigrade. I think those are interchangeable. Probably not. I'm probably just proving how dumb I am. Beautiful sky. Pretty cloudless day. We're off to the dump. Bella is in the back for some reason. And so is all this paper and stuff, so it doesn't look very comfortable. Let's lower that window just a hair for her. There she is. And there's mine. They love riding to the dump. Hope really wants to go. I don't know if some dogs came by or what she thinks. Alright, so got some work done on one of the projects today. Comparing older articles to see some stuff about them. Came to the realization that the initial article I was comparing them to, initial rough draft, was an earlier one, and many additions had been made. Because as I was reading the one that got published, I was like, this sounds like me. This seems like my writing. This feels like something I wrote. And a quick search of my emails proved that that was correct. So hooray. Glad there's a search feature. Otherwise it has been, that's the main thing I got done today. And I forgot my hat this afternoon, so that won't be fun. Oh, no. Bella, come here. Stop. All right. Oh. No. You're both little sleepy girls, aren't you? This is what our night's gonna consist of. And 2 crazed dogs. Somebody's barking like... Listen to that bark. Hello. Are you barking? Good girl. You bark. Oh, look at this girl. We watched the pilot for Briscoe County Jr. tonight. Mom and Dad and I. And they liked it. Hello. Somebody's sleepy. Bella was in there with us. Thought she came. There you are. Hi, Bella. Hey, baby girl. I'll leave that be. Hop up. What a good dog. What a good girl. Here. There you go.